Timothy Haskell here, and you're watching the HaunterNet podcast. How the hell you do that? The show that shows you how the hell you do this, that, or the other thing for your haunted house. I'm wearing this because my face got jacked up. So today we're here with Aaron Haskell, no relation. And he works with the Brooklyn Art Department, or BAD, which does art prop. Well, help me out.
It's a specialty prop and design.
For
film, television, theater,
and
events,
and most importantly, haunted houses. In fact, he does the Nightmare Haunted House both here in New York and in Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. So let's welcome Aaron Haskell. Welcome.
Nice.
Today he's going to talk to us about how to make a latex mask. Now, a lot of the nitty-gritty work is going to be your responsibility, but he's going to show you the foundation for something like this. So you can add all the details and do cool things. He's going to talk a little bit about that as well. But we're going to tell you how to do the basic, rudimentary mask making for latex situations. All right, Aaron, take it away.
Okay, let's say you have a person you want to make a mask for, and you want it to.
When you say you have a person, is this someone you've kidnapped?
It possibly could be.
Okay, so like a child.
Yeah, but you don't want them to see your face, so you should.
But there are child labor laws. So if we're talking about making a mask for a child in a haunted house that you've kidnapped, you have to respect child labor laws.
I'll respect it.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it.
All right. So let's say you have a baby.
Yep.
Okay. It was in the microwave.
I'm not laughing in here. I'm crying.
Okay, this is a real baby. So you want it to look like your baby.
This is your baby.
What you first do, you need several different things. You need some fabric. It can be silk, or if you're cheap, just a piece of t-shirt.
Yep.
And then burlap sack. This is an old coffee bag.
Oh,
perfect.
It smells good.
All right.
You know what that smells like? Coffee ice cream.
Okay. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
So first off, what you do is we're going to make the plaster mold of the face.
Okay.
And how you do that is you take some water. Oh, first, always take off your bling bling.
Yep.
Bam.
You're Mr. T.
Okay. You take this, you dip it in some water.
Now, what kind of water is that? Is that...
this is H2O.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that vitamin water.
It's not vitamin water because you have to do 200 more crunches to get that off.
Okay.
Okay, then you mix it in with a little plaster.
Oh, and you just drizzle it on like that?
You just drizzle, you know. Some people like to make a soup out of it first, but then that dries up. This dries super fast. So then you make a base thing.
Okay.
Put it onto your baby's face like this. And
yep.
Remember, the smoother you make it, the more intricate it's going to be on the baby's face.
Okay, so what if, do you put anything on, like obviously you're going to do that on a real human being. You do anything to protect the baby's face?
You are correct.
Uh-huh.
You take some nice sexy Vaseline.
Whoa, let's don't get into that.
No, no, we won't.
What are we talking about?
Okay, you just do this, make sure that you put it
around. Don't do it! Oh, you're going to put it on his face.
On the face.
Okay.
You make sure you put it on the whole face, but specifically for any hair, because once you take off this plaster, it hardens, and it will rip out your hair if you don't put on the Vaseline.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, so the baby's got some Vaseline on its face?
all over the face.
All over its face.
So first you do a nice layer of the smooth, like a t-shirt or whatever, so it gets really in all the cracks.
Yeah,
you see how it's already forming?
There, yeah.
And then, to make it even harder and thicker, nice. Okay, you take the burlap sack, do the same thing, repeat, wash, rinse.
Yep.
You know, nice covering of muddy stuff.
Yeah, it feels good too,
You just put that over.
Can you make love to the burlap sack?
To the burlap sack, not with the plaster, because if you're making love to it in a hard,
it's going to want to date you.
Yeah, and that's no good.
Yeah.
That's no good.
So, can you hear the cameraman breathing?
It's for suspense.
Oh, because he's breathing like a gross fat pig. It ain't fat.
So eventually this will harden after a few minutes.
Bloop. Oh.
And then bam. You got a mask.
That's what it turns into.
All right.
Wait, so you just pull it off.
You keep on doing it because of the Vaseline.
How long do you leave it on the face?
You will feel it harden and separate from the face.
Can you give me an approximate time?
It could be 10 minutes is about ready.
Okay, 10 minutes. So around 10 minutes, like when you cook a burrito in the microwave, sometimes different microwaves. Well, sometimes there are different faces.
Yeah, different faces.
Sometimes.
That all still take around 10 minutes for the plaster to harden.
20 minutes.
And the thicker the better, so it's more sturdy later on.
Said.
Okay, so then you got the mold. And exactly like I was saying, if you want it to look exactly like the baby's face, what you're going to do is pour the latex.
This is the cool part.
Put some Vaseline in here also.
Okay.
We love Vaseline.
We're going to make love to this mask, aren't we?
Yeah. And this is so that the latex separates. So you do it all over the mask. Nice coat. Because when you put the latex in it dries, if it's stuck in any holes, it's really hard to get out.
Ah, okay. Because it's very porous.
It's very porous.
Okay.
Okay, and then what you do...
So what is this that you got in here?
Okay, so this is just liquid latex that you can buy from any haunted house store. This is specifically Ben Nye. It's pretty good. It's a little expensive.
$39.99 it says?
Yeah. There's also, you can get a whole gallon of it for liquid-latex.com. $60 to get you a whole gallon.
That's pretty good.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so what you do is
would you recommend making condoms, like homemade condoms?
I actually was going to do that at one point, but then it said that...
You didn't want to get your girl pregnant. So.
No, I did want to get her pregnant. So that's why you make them.
That's why you might want to...
It said that this is not the same type of latex, actually, on the website that I was... Anyway.
No.
So we're going to move on. What you do is you paint a thin layer around the entire thing. Okay. You let it dry.
You paint it smooth, or do you just dab it like you
can dab it because it'll go into it. You can even drip it to make a nice...
Ew, that looks gross.
Yeah, it does. It smells really bad. You should be wearing a mask.
I am, because my face is jacked up.
Yeah. But, if you're a true tough artist, you don't need no mask to protect you from chemicals.
No, I'm doing it for vanity reasons.
Yeah. That's a good reason to do anything, really. So this will take, depending on how thin your layers are, it can take several hours or it can take a few minutes. Really thin layers, obviously, dry faster. The hotter it is, the drier, the faster it dries. But you need a lot of layers, so you got to be patient. It can take a while. But if you are patient...
Yeah, which few of us are.
Bam.
Turns into that. Can you make it actually show us what...
Okay, so this was in here.
Okay.
And so after the Vaseline, after it dries and everything, you can just peel it up easily from the thing. And this mask is specifically from my face. So when I put this on, it should and will fit directly to my face.
Wow. So you look a little bit like...
this is more of like a zombie mask, You can do more things to...
You look a little bit like Leatherface.
Yeah.
From that movie Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is it?
Nope.
That doesn't make any sense then. All right. So again...
How do I make it look like that? What's this stuff over here?
Okay. So this stuff is, let's say you wanted like it not to necessarily look like you. What you could do on the outside of the mask is you can take this, you could affix this, like make a horn, fix it with glue or whatever, and then you could do plaster around it and do the same thing but on the outside, pour latex over it. So when you peel it off, you will have it'll have the cone in it.
Oh, it'll stay in it. Oh, that makes sense. The cone, sure.
But then you will need to fill it in with foam in order to keep it hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what she said.
That's what she and he said.
All right.
This day, new days.
Well, they're twins.
And that's pretty much it. That's how you make it latex. So the cleaner you want it, the better you have to cut up all these little things. This is more of a zombie mask.
You got to go in there and nuance it a bit.
Nuance it,
finesse it,
do whatever you want.
Make love to it.
Make sweet love to it.
Okay, awesome. Sweet. Well, that sounds pretty cool and sounds pretty easy. He just made a mask in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So, what's the story? You got to have everyone in mask at your haunted house, or you're just not with it, son. This is Timothy Haskell teaching you with my my friend Aaron Haskell, no relation. teaching you how to make latex masks. My face is jacked up. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.
Brooklyn Art Department, what?
What? www.doesn'thaveawebsite.com.